You want me to come back from a long vacation and hop right back into work? How you supposed to do that? Yeah, no, I work for the shade room today. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. I go by Alicia Renee. You may also call me Amazing Grace. Honey, it's whatever you decide to call me. And this is full transparency. This is full transparency right here. Because I have not picked up the camera. I've not done nothing since I got back from my vacation. I don't want to call it depression, but I'm going to call it what the fuck. Because it's like, why would you go on that beautiful vacation to come back to, yes, I love my beautiful house, but it's like, I didn't want to come back. I wanted to be safe, but I didn't want to come back. Like, if I could have stayed longer, I would have stayed longer. If it wouldn't have been a hassle to like change my plane ticket and like room and stuff, I probably would have stayed like a few days longer because I just had such a good time. But now I'm back to reality, and I've been just editing because I want to get these videos out to y'all because the footage is lit. It's lit, y'all. So, but in real life, I got all this stuff that I have to do. Like, if y'all could really, let me just show y'all my floor. Like I said, this is full transparency. This is all the stuff that literally came out of my suitcase. And yeah. So just trying to get that together and get my life together. It's just a lot right now. It's just, I can't believe today is Friday and it's literally been a week and a day since I was over there in St. Martin. It's like, that went by so fast. I really thought that, 5 days, that like that's long. You know what I'm saying? 5 or 6 days or whatever. It really wasn't. It wasn't long at all. It wasn't. So now I'm back and just getting back to life, trying to get back to me or whatever. I am actually going to meet up with one of the girls that I met there in St. Martin. Her name is Shelly Shake on Instagram, so y'all go follow her. But Shelly_Shape. And she is a flight attendant, so she's flying here today. She's already here right now, and we supposed to be hanging out like later on tonight or whatever, which is cool. I used to be a person that was like, nah, I want to stay to myself. I don't want no new friends. But it's like, you never know who God connecting you with. Like, people just be so dope, and you can't always say no new friends, no new friends. I love my friends, the friends that I have right now, and some of them are actually newer friends. Like, that's what the crazy part of it. I would say my longest friendship right now is probably, dang, I got like a 20-something year, almost 20-something years friendship. 30 actually. Yeah, I don't know. Which is my two brothers. You got Daryl, you got Ben. Y'all seen Daryl on the channel before. Don't think you've seen Ben on the channel, but those are my friends. Those are my longest friendship. And then Candace will be my next longest friendship. And we just broke that down the other day. Candace was like, do you know we've almost known each other for like 20 years? I'm like, stop lying. And then when we counted it up, it was literally like, I believe like 17 years. So, and then I have friendships that's as little as 1 or 2 years. And I really rock, with them hard. So I'm getting in a place of whoever God brings into my life and they just genuine people, I'm rocking with you. So she seemed like a real cool girl or whatever. And we're going to go to some rooftop bars here in Charlotte. And then she fly back out the next day. So I'll bring y'all along for that. But for now, yeah, for now your girl has to clean her room because I don't live my life like this. I don't. And this is really stressing me out. And I knew this was going to be a stressor when I came back to, it was a stressor to pack the stuff. But to unpack it, because you know, like, I'm back, this is it. I really want to go toe to toe. I really want to go toe to toe with it. So I guess I will talk to y'all later when I'm about to go out. Hey y'all, so I'm getting ready to meet with Shelly. Both of us running late, but y'all, it's not really that big of a deal. It's because I was supposed to be there at 7:30. So she texted me at 7 something. She was just getting ready. And I changed my outfit because my last outfit was eating. And it's raining outside. And I just can't eat when somebody got to see me in that outfit. Plain and simple. So this is what I got on right now. Just y'all know I bought these in the last video. Well, not the last video, but before I went on my trip. Cute or whatever. I have on these gold flats with it for right now, but I am going to put on my gold sandals. And then I just got on these gold bracelets, a gold necklace, my spiral Amazon earrings. The top is Shein, TJ Maxx, shoes Shein. Bracelet Amazon, earrings Amazon, necklace Amazon, but on a purse, and then just a little light beat Versace glasses. Scent of the day that I have on is Instant Crush by Mancera. So let's go, cause we got to go. So yeah, I'm gonna vlog while I'm there. I know you lying. How does this only have 4 minutes? That's a lie. Yeah, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. I thought I knew you. I guess I didn't. Can't panic. Don't panic. They knocking. Don't panic. It's them people with your sofas. Oh Lord, can't panic. Don't panic. No time to plot. No time to panic. You gives me hope. You either win me or win. So my team is down for whatever. That's why I get the club and make the biggest movie ever.
Bitch, you know going hard, it's me. I'm a ride or die, now I don't need the key. I'm finna bounce that ass and drop that ass and pop it like a shootout. I put them panties down, high shot, but they why? Cause I been that bitch. Bounce that ass and drop that ass and pop it like a shootout. I bounce that ass and drop that ass and pop it like a shootout.
I'm bouncing a 757 jet. You ain't know you dealing with a fucking dad. These niggas cold like banana splits. Y'all, look who we in the car with.
Hi again.
Y'all, that is crazy how, like, literally we were on the beach. I happened to look over, saw a bad body girl, and thought she was from the island, honey. And I was like, you know where this beach at? She was like, girl, no. I'm here by myself.
Yes.
And the link up is the link up now. So
exactly.
She said that she would be here Friday. Today is Friday. So we decided to go out. Yes. We decided to go out, period.
Girl
So
I love this for us.
right. So we're gonna go to Merchant Trade.
Yes.
And who knows where the night will lead us from Merchant Trade. So, but I will definitely
To find people. You never know where they'll get into.
You never know where it's gonna lead to. So with that being said, y'all gonna come with us though, so y'all will know what's going on.
Let's go.
So we'll talk to y'all when we get there. So y'all, we are walking downtown. We have made it to Merchant Trade. We about to go in and see how it is. Folks just got off work, so we'll see.
How this goes.
We'll see.
We're gonna rate it. Give it some ratings.
Yeah. Usually it's the line, but I guess because it's so early,
Yes.
it's not one. And that's a blessing to me.
Amen to that. No line.
We right.
Not in Houston.
Right. Okay, y'all. Let's see what we got.
Yes.
Oh, wait a minute. Hey, how are you?
I'm doing good.
You just need to see our ID? Okay. It's giving cute.
It's giving we're on a date.
Yes.
Very successful black women.
It is
Giving bad energy. Giving bad energy.
Bad and bougie. Hi. Do you have any tables available or?
Not right now, but I do have something
For me?
Smoke us a cigarette and go back to sleep, sleep.
That was a weird combination. It was like, I wanted the Brussels sprout. It's the Brussels sprout, right? Yes. Okay. And the salad. Yeah. Y'all, we had such a good time tonight.
We damn sure had a good time tonight, cause baby, we was busting. We was busting tonight.
I cannot.
Do you see this? Do you see this?
Period.
Period, poo.
And that's on that.
And that's on that.
Whooped it. Bitch, I'm outside of some movie. Blue cheese. I swear I'm addicted to blue cheese. I gotta stick to this paper like blue sleep. Bitch, I'm by my chicken like it's a two-piece. You can have your bitch back, she a groupie. She just swallow all my kids in a two-seat. Swagged out. Familiar, we bringing them gas out.
Hey y'all. So I'm back home. It's 1:04. That's early for me, cause y'all know when I go out, I get back in the house at like 3 o'clock, 2 o'clock. So like if I go to like a lounge or something like that. But I had such a good time with Shelly. It's like, it's crazy. Like, all because I said something to her at a beach. And that's how we met. The dudes from dude from tonight that we met was like, I would have thought how y'all interact with each other, I would have thought y'all were best friends. We was like, we just literally met like 5 or 6 days ago in St. Martin. We don't even know each other. She was like, I love Charlotte. I want to, next time, like, I want to come back and have another layover here. Y'all, the DJ at Merch and Trade was trading. Like, I've been to Merch and Trade several times. And the music was always like that Jersey Shore techno fist pumping type of music. The white DJ was playing black music, y'all. Let me say it again for y'all. The white DJ was playing the black music. Like, he actually played a good mixture of music. It wasn't just straight black. Like, he mixed in a lot of other songs. And then, of course, some of the songs wasn't like the actual songs. They had kind of like the techno version of them. But majority of the songs were the regular songs. So I had a ball. She said she had a ball. She loved the view from Merchant Trade. Honestly, I didn't even want to really go to Merchant Trade because I know how the music be every time I've been there. So, but she wanted to go. I was like, well, I just take her. Because y'all know I've been. Y'all seen me there. Baby, let's just say, if they keep that same vibe, I will go again. Now, I don't know if it had something to do with it being a Friday, because I usually go on Saturdays, like if I go. But the days that I remember, it was a Saturday. Yeah. So I usually go on Saturday. I don't know if that has something to do with it. But baby, I know from now on, if I need to be at Merchant Trade on Friday. So yeah, but that is pretty much it, y'all. I am about to go take a shower because I feel disgusting. I want to take this makeup off. I got a lot of compliments on my outfit, and I got some fire photos. One thing about old girl, she could take a motherfucking photo, but she was also liking the photos that I was taking of her. She know how to get my angles. So, Miss Ma'am, round of applause. So yes, fire photos, but overall just a good night. I enjoyed myself. Food was good, drinks was good. That first drink I did not like, but the waitress did warn us that most people do send their drink back, that they don't like it, and she was right. But my second drink, which was some type of tequila drink, it's called I think, did I get the Mr. Carter? I can't remember, but it was good. It was delicious. So if you're looking for a spot to go to in Charlotte, North Carolina, that is a vibe, and you get a city view, make sure you check out Merchant Trade. So with that being said, y'all, I'm about to wrap it up and take a shower and then go to bed. Because usually I've been going to bed at 3, and I'm not doing that today. Have a good night. I'm gonna tell you the same thing I told Hey y'all, hold on, let me turn this TV down. Ooh, child. Yeah, I'm watching Girlfriends right now. Y'all know that's my show. And I'm gonna run it back, spin the block, and do everything I need to do about it. I don't play about that. So, anywho, I'm about to go to Sam's Club because I want to get some hangers, the black velvet hangers for my closet. I already have some, but I need more. Since I have more clothes now, and I want to change out the ones that I already have, like the plastic ones, I need to go get some more hangers. So that is what I am about to do. And I'm going to bring y'all along. So I'm not really doing much today. Today is what? Saturday. I've been doing stuff for the past week and so. Yeah, girl is tired. So I just want to kind of relax today. Supposed to be meeting up with my homeboy to get him his shades back because I've had them for almost 2 months now. So we'll see. I'm going to go ahead and grab them. In the event that I'm out and he called me, I can just pull up on him. But yeah, come on y'all, let's go to Sam's Mart because I ain't got nothing else to give y'all today. Let's go. Hey y'all. So I forgot to tell y'all last night though. Why y'all be cutting it? I'm about to make y'all drive right out here. Cause stop cutting that corner like that. When I went to Merchant Trade last night, they literally made me sign a waiver to be able to film in there. And they was like, we're not responsible for your camera, and any, I guess, footage that I put up, they're able to repost it, or I'm assuming make me take it down if they don't like the likeliness of it. So I've never had that happen to me before. And I have, well, I guess because when I was in merchant trade the last time, I hate when that happens. I guess when I was at merchant trade the last time, I was using my phone because I have a video up when I was at merchant trade, but I guess they couldn't tell because I was using my phone, but I had a camera this time. So I've never experienced that. I didn't go against the grain though. I signed it because I was like, for me it wasn't that big of a deal. I'm just in here doing my thing, what I always do or whatever. But I guess they have to protect themselves, honey. I ain't mad, because when I walked up, the girl, we was like, do you all have a table available? And she was like, no. She was like, no, we don't, but I have something for you. So I'm sitting here like, what the hell she got for me? Because I don't even know you, girl. And that's when she pulled out this whole lawyer documented document. I'm like, girl, I started reading it, child. I just signed the thing. Because I'm like, it ain't that big of a deal for me. But I posted something on my story, and it was me like holding a drink up. They actually reposted it, so I guess they liked what they saw. But I was just like, wow, I've never had that happen before. Y'all tell me, comment down below if you do social media content and you have a camera. Have you went into a place and they made you sign a waiver? I'm like, but who dropping their camera or losing it or getting stolen and they trying to blame the establishment? That's you, big grown person. So but that's all I want to come back in and say, because I'm just, like I said, on my way to, well, I was gonna say, well, it's so bright out here, but that's just God's doing. That's all I had to say. I just wanted to ask, have y'all ever had that happen? If you are a content creator with a camera, let me know down below. Okay, y'all, I'm back, and I really didn't get much footage from being in there because it was just a lot going on. Those buggies are so huge and you gotta push them. So, but y'all, I got a little problem with when I go in there. So it was a black elderly couple in front of me, and then it was me, and then it was a white man behind me. When the black couple come in, she like, I need to see y'all card. Now, I thought that's what she said, but this made me confirm, like, yeah, that's what she said. So they were kind of like looking like all weird or whatever. And then I'm not sure if the man, I don't know if they heard her because it was hard to kind of hear her, but I knew that's what she said because she was the person at the door. She was really about the carts, but supposedly man in the door. And so then I don't know if they showed her or not, but then because I'm grabbing my cart at that time, so then she says to me, I need to see your card. And I'm like, I got the app. So I just pulled up the app on the car, on my phone. She never said nothing to the white man behind me. She just like kind of turned away and walked. And he didn't have, when I turned to look, he never had anything in his hand. He didn't have a phone up. He didn't have a card up. Nor did he have enough time to like stash the card back in his pocket or whatever in order to show her. That's that lady's second time doing that. Because like, it was me and another black man the last time when we walked in. And like, she was so on us, your card, I need your card. But then when it got to the white person, it was kind of like not like a big deal, you know what I'm saying? And I don't like that, because you need to be across the board with everybody. If you across the board with everybody, then I don't have no issue with you asking. But when you only asking certain people, so what y'all gonna do? What you gonna do? Because you see I gotta merge over. So when you asking only certain people, that's when I got a problem with it. I mean, not to mention, it's not my car. Let's be clear. I mean, because I am all the way in the wrong. But I'm not really. Because if I'm spending money, what's the problem? Y'all getting y'all money either way. The membership is getting paid for, whether it's by me or by somebody else. But y'all still getting the money out of my account when I spend the money. So make me understand how it makes sense, because it don't. So yeah, so I don't know, I don't like that. But I tell you what, let it happen a third time. I'm going to be speaking Karina. I'm turning into Karina, and I'm going to be speaking with the manager. Because why is it every time black people come in there, she asking for their card, but then when it comes to a white person, it ain't no big deal. And I don't like to make things about race, but sometimes it's made to be about race. Like, let's call a spade a spade. So let's be consistent across the board. For I be owning a Sam's Club. How about that? I'll talk to y'all when I get to the house. Ooh. Why y'all breaking? See, y'all just be doing all types of shit, and I don't have time for it. Yeah, so I'll talk to y'all when I get back to the house. Hey, y'all. Hold on, y'all. I should have turned this down before I came trying to talk to y'all. If y'all hear that in the background, I've been watching Girlfriends like as if I have not seen every last episode, don't know every single line. Like, you would think if I audition, I could definitely get the part because I know all the lines. I love it. I love me some Girlfriends. And if you hear that other noise out there, that's my lawn guy coming to cut my grass. But anywho, hey y'all, last that I left off was me cleaning my room up and giving y'all a little insight of how my room looked. I'm gonna just keep it 100 with y'all. I didn't even finish cleaning the room because I got so sidetracked with removing all my hangers, because I changed my hangers out from the regular like the plastic hangers to the velvet ones. I told y'all that already. I had bought some months ago and just never finished, so I started that, completed that. I still have to put my jeans on hangers, but whatever. And then y'all, just editing that vacation vlog, it was giving me some trouble, honey. I think I'm gonna have to get another, I don't want to, but a MacBook. I only got the one with 8 megabytes or whatever, so my memory kind of like goes fast, even though I do have an external hard drive. When you're, I'm sorry y'all, I'm watching it, when you're editing in iMovie, you really only could save like one project. And with me, I started doing 2 projects. I had started the first part of the vacation vlog and started on the second part, and it's just so much footage that usually I could edit 2 projects and it not be an issue. It was just too much this time, so had to delete the other project. So that's that. I'm sure y'all don't care about the boring stuff. Y'all just want to see the vlog. Girl, just get the vlog out. We want to see it. What's going on? What's tea? But that's it. I don't have anything going on today, y'all. This is my last day of work, and it's depressing me and my homegirl, because if you can't go to Bella, no chance of where the hell could you go? Like, throughout this basically almost 2 weeks, this really has given me a glimpse of what God has in store for me. It's like, it was like I was just doing my own thing. I was peaceful. I was happy. I was content. I was loving life, living life. And you need to love life no matter what you do, no matter where you at, no matter if you at work or whatever, but I have truly enjoyed not being at work, and it's gonna be an adjustment. But I'm praying for goodness and mercy. I am. It's just, yeah. But I don't have nothing going on. I'm about to catch up on some of the girls' vlogs because, of course, I've been busy myself. I haven't really watched any YouTube. So I don't know what's going on with the girls or anything. Just, I need to catch up on my faves. So, yeah. And then later on, I'm going to go to my mother's house because she's cooking on the grill. So she says she'll make me a plate. She's such a good mother. So she's going to make me a plate. And yeah, that's all we got going on. Just getting prepared for work. But y'all, if you have not checked it out, go check out my vacation vlog. I really put a lot of effort into that. I put a lot of effort into all my vlogs, but I really tried to do my thing with that. So y'all go check it out and run those numbers up for me, please. But that's pretty much it. I guess I will talk to y'all later or if I have something going on. Good morning, y'all. Y'all know I never come to y'all in the morning on a work day. Today is a glorious, magnificent day because God woke me up. But it's a day. Because for the last, 10-something days, maybe longer, I lived a life that I want to be accustomed to. And now I got to go back to what I know. I'm not going to mourn today. Because I'm alive. But today is a sad day for a real one. I want to make this a wonderful day. So I'm not going to set the precedent of, I'm just going to go in with an open mind and grateful heart and push through and persevere and know that the Lord got me either way. I'm good either way. So I just wanted to check in with y'all and just say good morning. And just, usually y'all, for real, when I come back from a vacation and it be like this long of a length, like the night before, I get real anxious, depressed, be ready to cry, honestly, like being truthfully. But it was different this time. It was really, really different this time. I wasn't really anxious. Didn't feel no type of way. Just was like, So that's better. I guess I'm getting better or whatever. So I can't believe I gotta go back in. Why can't they just find somebody else to do it, but I get the paycheck? I really wish life worked like that. But y'all have a marvelous day. Stay blessed, don't stress, do your best. And we just gonna take this day by the horns. Ain't that the phrase? And just do our thing. That's it. So, y'all have a blessed day. Hey, my good people. Oh, y'all, today drained me. It's like I did not, the entire time I was off of those days, I didn't even need a nap. The day that I only had 1 hour of sleep was on the 7/19. I was up all night long packing for my trip. Only got 1 hour of sleep. because I had to be up literally at 5. Went to sleep at like 4:30, had to be up at like 5:30, maybe earlier than that. Went, flew to St. Martin, got there, was up. Didn't even get tired until nighttime. But the day I go back to work, y'all, oh my God. I think I'm allergic to work. Like, not this type of work, but that type of work. I'm just drained, y'all. See, y'all hadn't even heard me say that. Like in my travel vlog, y'all didn't even hear me say I was drained. I might have said I was tired one time. But other than that, no. But I just came, let y'all know today was my first day. It went pretty smooth, but that's because I worked at Instagram today. I didn't work at my job today. Yeah, I worked at Instagram. I mean, what you want me to do? You want me to come back from a long vacation and hop right back into work? How you supposed to do that? Yeah, no, I worked for the Shade Room today. So, yeah, but y'all, I got a package from Miss Lola. It's MissLola.com. It's some shoes. I haven't even looked at them myself, so we'll be viewing these together. Boom. They are some gold pumps. Cute. It's like a little mule, but giving a wrap around the leg. Let me look at them. They cute. I like them. That's how they look, y'all. Let me take the white thing out. That's how they look. Y'all know I'm a sucker for a good strap around the ankle. Strap around the ankle. Jangle, jangle, jangle. Call that Bojangles. Yeah, that's that one. Came in good. I don't want to say. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Y'all, it came good, child. It's not messed up. I'm good for getting the defective shoe. But let me not talk too soon because I haven't looked at this one yet. Somebody look like they might have tried this one on. But they don't look like they may have stepped on the ground or something a little bit. Y'all see? I don't know. Right there. But it don't look worn though. So I don't know. Maybe it was just on the ground. But they cute. I got these because y'all know I be killing my little gold sandals. And I'm like, I need another pair of gold shoes because I can't keep wearing those. So I got those. And these were actually pretty cheap. I think these were on sale for like $40-something. So I don't know. I'll link them down below. And I promise, because I got better. My travel vlog, I link everything down below for y'all. Because usually I tell y'all I'm doing it. I don't. But I have linked everything down below. Also, y'all know I was non-stop with the Bottega dupes in St. Martin. So I got the large one. Oh, these are cute. And they're not super heavy, but they are definitely heavy duty. Those are gonna be cute. I like those. Let me show y'all again, just in case. And I got these off of Amazon, so y'all know Amazon is my friend, y'all. For real, for real. Where's my phone here? Hey, never mind. Here she go. So, I could have sworn that I bought the silver one too. Let me go check my order because I could be mistaken, because I have purchased so many things that I do not recall what I've purchased. Okay, so I did not purchase them in the silver, not the large ones. But let's go do that right now. Because why would you not? Alicia. So let me go ahead and purchase those. They're just the silver, if y'all can see. So I'm gonna go see if they got them on Shein. Because y'all know that's my girl. That's my round. She was thugging out of town. She ain't been thugging out of town. You hear me? She ain't been thugging out of town. Let's go see. Yep, she ain't got them, and she ain't got them for $6.60. Amazon got them for $25. I paid $25 for mine. So guess what? Guess where I'm finna get these from? She the N. Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. In the club and the own me, trying to look a little, keep it down on the low key. Girl, yeah, let me go ahead and order these real quick. Also, let me show y'all what I got next. I had ordered this with Instant Crush, but it didn't come at the same time. Boom. Your girl has Parfum de Marley exclusive. If you follow me on Instagram, you already... Or did you know that? Yep, you knew that if you followed me on Instagram. I think I posted it. I did. Oh my God. It smelled... Like, why does it smell so good? Why do you smell so good? Baby, if you know this little bottle, which is I think 2.5 if I'm not mistaken. I think this is 2.5 ounces. You know this little bottle. It's a little expensive little bottle or something. I will link it down below, but yeah, it's 2.5. It took me a long time to get this because I kept trying to justify to myself how I was going to spend. And I don't even be liking to give out prices and stuff because I don't be wanting people to, you know what I'm saying? Like, be like, I ain't trying to be that girl like bragging about stuff. That's not me. But just to let the people know. Because sometimes people be wanting to know. And like, I'll link it below. But I was trying to see how I was going to spend $350-ish on a perfume. Last time I had looked at the price, it was $375. I got this on sale. I got it for, I think it was on sale for $325, and I ended up paying $3 with tax. Like, I don't want to tell y'all no lie. I got this for $321.65, and that was, I had a coupon with it. So I kept trying to justify, how do you do that? So I've been wanting this for a while now. So I just went ahead and was like, get it. It's your birthday. You could cry if you want to. And that was that. Then, because you know your girl is trying to get her sense up. Like, I'm going to tell y'all something. So I remember this. Like, till this day, one of my childhood friends, her mother had bought her some Love Spell. And if you know anything about Charlotte, you know there's a place called Carowinds. We used to have season passes. We would go every weekend. India mama bought her some Love Spell from Victoria's Secret. Y'all know that was the most popular body spray there. And I remember it was a bunch of us at India house, maybe like 3 or 4 of us. And we all sprayed Love Smell on all of us. Love Spell, not smell. On all of us. And I remember India's mom walked in and was like, why y'all all got on the same scent? Or whatever. And we was just kind of like, what? And she was like, a lady is supposed to have her own distinctive scent. And when she said that, I did not know what she meant. Because I'm like literally middle school at that time. And I didn't know what she meant. It wasn't until I got an adult that I realized that, yes, women are supposed to have scents and they are supposed to have their own distinctive scent. And I do know about, pheromones and stuff like that. So sometimes, like if I spray on a perfume, it's not going to smell like it would smell on someone else. I do understand that. But I would never want to, if my homegirl got on Baccarat, I don't want to have Baccarat on the same day she got it on. Like, I just want to be distinctive. So I get that now. So with that being said, since we want to talk about being distinctive, let's go ahead and talk about being distinctive. Boom. So let me show y'all up close. If you see what that says, this says this perfume is called Alicia Renee by Alicia Renee. And then I have Amazing Grace by Alicia Renee. So when I went to St. Martin, I went and I made my own perfume. And y'all, when I tell y'all, these smell so good. Like, it smells so good. Like, for real. I love it. Even the women who work at the perfume shop was like, you picked some good, like, I can just tell by the scents you picked. You picked a good perfume. And when they smelled it together, they was like, oh, yeah, that smells good. I haven't smelled anything like that. I'm like, thank you, girl. So I can't even really tell y'all the notes that's in this one because we had to write them down. Like, I actually mixed this, bottled it, and everything. They just put the label on there or whatever. I can't even really tell you the notes. And I'm going to be honest with y'all because I keep it 100 with y'all. For real, for real. I don't know the notes off the top of my head. They gave me something where I wrote it down and I could go order it again if I want to. But I don't even know if I want to tell y'all the notes because that goes back to being distinctive. Having your own scent. Nobody is going to be walking around with this scent on or this scent on because I made them with my own nose. I chose what I like to wear and what I think smells good on me. So this one, it smells good too. So what ended up happening, you make 3 scents. You make 3 scents and then you pick the one you think smells the best and you bottle that one. The class was $100 and so you get a perfume for basically $100. And then it's a class you could take. I took the $100 class and then it was another class that you could take for like, I want to say 150, 160. And I think you get to just make endless perfumes and whatever and then pick which one you like. I'm kind of glad I did not choose that class because this started to get overwhelming to me. Y'all know I get migraine headaches easily. So I was starting to feel kind of sick doing this. And it was like, I was just scared that I was going to pick up that one scent and it was going to give me a headache. So I was like, let me hurry up and wrap this shit up. So I ended up making my 3 scents and your girl got Alicia Renee by Alicia and Amazing Grace by Alicia. And even the people in the class, they were so friendly. Like, it was a family. And the girls were coming up to me because I was telling them I like masculine scents or whatever. And the girls were coming up to me and, do you like this? How do you think this is? And I was kind of like helping them a little bit. So that was cool. And then in the airport, I got this little sample, Pina. It's not Pina. It's not called Pina, but it's from, I think, Pinha. Pinha was the name of the perfume. And not the perfume shop. And so, girl, she let me smell this perfume. Let me go. I know what it is, but I got a Jean Paul Gaultier Scandal. It's a men's fragrance, but to me it's unisex. She let me smell that. I'm getting it. I'm getting it. I don't care. Like, the dude I'm with gonna just have to accept that me and him gonna smell alike. He gonna be like, I just bought this damn bottle. How's it low? I didn't do it. Did. Yep. Like, he gonna be like, am I in the bed with a man? You might be. Man. Cause I be over there wearing all the, baby, I'm wearing, damn, I am gonna be smelling like a man. Cause for real, my deodorant, I use the Men's Native deodorant. Y'all know that already. I use the Cremo body wash. Now I'm wearing men's cologne. I'm starting to question myself. No, I'm still girly though. But yeah, this is it right here. And they was selling it for 120. And she was like, and this is that's a good buy. No, it ain't, ma'am. Because I'm on fragrance.net and they got, and it's a eau de toilette. So it's not going to last long like that. This would be something that you would have to keep spraying. Eau de toilettes are not like a perfume. So it's not going to last long on the skin. So you trying to charge me 120 for that, and then on fragrance.net, and I think it was like 120 for the 3.4. I don't know, but it's 85.04 on there, and 5 ounces is 97.64, and this is how it looks. So I will be getting that. I hate that it's an eau de toilette, but it just smells so good. And I don't know if, because this is an eau de toilette, like I've said a million times, I've smelled this in my room. Like every time I turn, it's been over there on that nightstand. Every time I turn, it's like, damn, this smells so good. So maybe it will project. So yeah, y'all, if you're looking for a new scent and you like masculine scents, this is a good one to have. But other than that, y'all, that's all I wanted to come on here and show y'all what I bought. I'm gonna go ahead and head for the border. If y'all know what the border is, that's the bed. Sleep time, nighty night. Cause your girl is a working woman again. When God gives you a glimpse of what he about to provide for you, thank you, Father. It's not here yet, but it's to come. And I thank you for just showing me. Y'all have a good night. Hey, y'all. I've not talked to y'all in a couple of days because your girl is just trying to get her mojo back. Just plain and simple. That's just the honest truth. I'm just being honest. What the F are you doing? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Your car better be broken down right there. Anywho. So, yeah, I'm trying to get my little mojo back. But y'all will never guess what I'm about to do, child. Or what I'm doing. Not what I'm about to do, what I'm doing at this point. I am the DD driver for somebody. My mom and my aunts are going out for one of my aunts' birthday. And my mom was like, can you get us an Uber, girl? No, I'm not doing all of that. Because I thought she wanted me to get them an Uber all separately from each other's house. I'm like, now. I'll take y'all before I do all of that. So, be careful with the words you choose, child. Because here I am, taking them to go get some dinner. So, yeah. Allow them to have their little girls' time, child. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going to go get them. Then I'm going to head back to the house. And I am going to, I'm going to go to the grocery store after that because I need to make myself something to eat. Y'all know I got my favorite meal out. Some lamb chops. Y'all know I keep lamb chops on deck. So I'm going to do some lamb chops. I just want some vegetables. I wanted to do a salad, but I don't even feel like cutting up no salad. I really don't. So it's just going to be plain vegetables. And what type of starch can I do? I don't know. I don't even know if I'm going to even do a starch. It might just be vegetables at this point. So, yeah. That's all I got to give y'all. And that's it. I'm not doing nothing this weekend because I have to work tomorrow. Also, tomorrow is Candace's baby shower, so I have to wake up and go to work super early tomorrow. Like, if I didn't really have a choice, I had to work tomorrow. It's kind of like, yeah, one of them things. But otherwise, I would have been off for her baby shower. So that's what I'm gonna do. Go to work early, rush home, go to her baby shower, and then that's it. Work week start for me. So yeah, y'all, it's been chill, but it's just been sad at the same time, because I really still just wish I was in St. Martin. So I don't know, y'all, but I guess I will talk to y'all later. I'll talk to y'all when Ann get in the car, either or. Y'all, look who I got in the car with me. Child, whatever. Did you find it? You'll be alright. Marlene probably got some. And then I'll put a little patio, little area over there. Why you breathing so hard? Not done built the whole little thing to put tires back there.
Got a bunch of tires back
What the
there.
heck are they doing?
Bunch of tires back there. That's what I told Lonzo. They got a tire business going on.
That what it look like to me. So they done just closed this down, huh?
Well, they said they open up something downtown.
Another one?
Yeah. I don't know if they're gonna reopen that one or not.
Oh, okay. Well, y'all, I'm just taking Ann to meet her friends. So that's all that's going on right now. I'm the DD. That's usually not me, but I'm doing it today. So they need to pay me.
We appreciate you.
I know you do. Sometimes.
All the time.
Sometimes you
All
don't.
the time.
Sometimes you act funny towards me and I have to get upset and then we fall out.
Okay.
But we ain't gonna tell the world about that.
That's with everybody. Everybody fall out with me.
What could that possibly? I'm running this. Child. Ooh. Cause why they ain't got these roads paved over here? Then that sound like that's the problem. Then I knock my darn camera down.
Whatever.
I need to call my sister. What?
Y'all good?
We weren't never bad.
No, I'm just saying, you know how y'all is. Y'all like me and you. Y'all fall out too.
We do not be falling out. That be you making stuff the problem. We don't be making the stuff the problem. You act like we had an issue when there was no beef. I told you that. Y'all don't start acting like that. Acting like what? I don't even know what I'm doing.
I was just going by what I was reading.
Well, see, that's the problem. You read into it wrong.
But see, that's why I don't like texting.
Well, don't jump in if you don't know the context.
Well, y'all shouldn't include me. Go on your own 3.
That was Adrian that put you on. I be on the other 3 talking about you all the time.
Whatever.
Y'all, we'll talk to y'all later.
Hey, girl.
What's up? How you doing? Alicia, don't you owe me some money?
I do not. I sure don't. I think you owe me some money because the last time I recall, my birthday was a few weeks ago.
You told me you don't want money for your birthday.
I don't never recall saying that. But I settled for a meal.
Hey, I got you. What you want?
You always trying to get a meal out of people.
Y'all
What you
know
want?
I like to eat. I'm just joking.
No, for real. You know it's time for us to cook. I always cook for your birthday.
I don't know. I have to decide what I want. And since you got
hurry up.
and since you got lip about it, you ain't invited.
Whatever. It don't even bother me.
I don't know what I want. I have to decide. They done painted their house. It's pretty. Make sure Y'all leave y'all Uber driver a tip.
Didn't I say that, Emma? Got to give a tip.
Don't get too drunk, because if y'all throw up in my car, charge extra like they do.
Do people do that?
Yes. They charge you like $2.50 if you throw up in somebody's car.
Hell yeah, because
They got you
That's an
cleaning it up.
inconvenience.
Yeah.
Like
think about
That's
getting that
nasty.
smell out.
and then your whole night is done after that, because you can't take no more drivers, because you gotta go. Riders, you gotta go clean that up.
No,
So
I'm gonna put your ass back there with the farm.
no, I wouldn't be getting in there, and I'm canceling the ride, and I'm gonna report you to
I
Uber.
can't believe it.
Yeah.
And what was the one down here in Big K's?
Mr. K.
Mr. K's.
Mr. K's.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Chubb used to go there when she was pregnant with Trayshawn.
Oh,
all the
her
time.
week.
Me and her go there.
Yes.
I used to walk down here. Mr. K's had the best hamburgers.
Yeah, that's
It
what she
was.
would get, them darn hamburgers.
Yeah.
And you know what? Zaxby's gone.
Yeah, it's
They
gone.
closed Zaxby's.
Yeah. All the good
And
places
Zaxby
gone.
had good french fries. Yeah, they done closed everything that was good.
Like a regular Zaxby's?
Oh, Zax. That's what it was. Zax.
I was about to say Zaxby's is still
Zaxby's.
alive.
What only thing left is the hot dog place where the brother got killed.
Brooks.
Yeah, that's the only thing.
Oh, I
left.
went over there one day. I was, I think one of about 8 days. I went over there, I got me like 2 hot dogs, a smoked sausage, and a cheeseburger.
God damn, you ate for days.
And ate it all.
Oh man.
There go Mr. K's.
There go Mr.
Look
K's.
how they done changed leather and lace. They done did it up.
Okay, y'all.
Thank
Y'all
you,
be
Lisa.
safe. Don't let nobody touch on y'all. Don't talk to strangers.
Well, let 'em touch
Thank
on
you.
me.
It's 7:30. You be out front with your friends at 9:30.
Uh-oh.
Nah, I'm just joking. Now,
Thank you, Lisa.
Yeah, we're gonna give you a tip
Thank you,
okay.
man.
Y'all welcome. Be safe.
and a reference.
Okay.
Don't get in the car with her, that food cracks.
Oh, Lord. Goodness, Aunt. You good?
Had to get my keys. She asked me was I good.
Y'all got 911 is the number. I'll tell her later. 911 is the number. If y'all, it's an emergency. So y'all, I done dropped them little ladies off. The little ladies off. And now I'm headed back. Well, now I'm not headed back. Where should I go to get my food? Where should I go to get my groceries, y'all? It is a Harris Teeter right here, but I hate turning to the left when I have to turn back to the left to go. Like, I'm on the right now. And Harris Teeter's on the left. So I'll have to make a left, and that left be kind of aggravating left. And then also, well, wait a minute, because that's a Publix. It's a Harris Teeter over here. So I can go to the Harris Teeter over here, which is on the right, and I'm making a right. So I should be good. Yup. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. I think it's right here. Y'all done knocked the sign off. Somebody car nice. Alright, y'all. I'm not showing y'all around. Y'all know how Harris Teeters look. And if you don't, I'm sorry. But I'm not doing it today. Okay? So I'll talk to y'all when I get. Is that I think there is a parking spot right there. God is good. Yes, it is. So I'll talk to y'all when I get out of here. So y'all, I'm back from the grocery store. I'm show y'all the carrots that I got. Honey, I got the Bugs Bunny carrots. That's what I got. These right here that I'm going to be cooking. I need to turn my oven on because I'm going to roast those. Hey y'all. How y'all doing? me, I'm just fine, except for the fact that my feet are currently soaked and wet, and I hate that more than anything. It was so beautiful this morning. When I worked this morning, because I had to work, it was so freaking pretty, clear, sunny, and all of a sudden, when I decide not to have an umbrella in my possession, the sky busts open. I mean, I'm not complaining. I guess I am, though, because this is God's work, and I don't question what God got going on. So, but the fact that it is raining and I gotta drive, I think, to Kannapolis or Concord. I'm headed to Candace's baby shower. Of course, I told her that I was going to be late because I had to work. It was a mandatory type of thing. So I'm on the way there. It started at 2, ends at 6, and it's 4 o'clock. So I'm trying, though. I'm trying. You know, that's the thing about, like, just life, period. Life don't always play out the way that you want it to, but at least try. Like, I could have easily been like, girl, I can't make it, I gotta work. But you gotta show up for people how you would want them to show up for you. Despite the fact that I edited to 2 o'clock in the morning, I'm tired. I woke up, had to drive 2 hours away, 2 hours and some minutes away, and then come back. It's like I'm tired. I really, really, truly am. But again, you got to show up for people the way you would want them to show up for you. And that's what I try to do as a friend. So that's what I'm going to do. And I still have editing that I have to do as well. But I'll get it done. God always figure it out for me. I can't figure it out for myself, but he will. So, yep. That is what I am doing. So now I'm headed to the bank because I didn't get her a gift card. I'm going to just give her money. And she can just do whatever she want to do with that. Because, baby, I realize when people have kids and you have a baby shower, you know, you have this registry of things that you want or you think you're going to need. Sometimes you may forget about the things that you didn't know you even need. Or I'm looking at it like she's going to be out on maternity leave and, you know, may need a couple of little dollars or whatever. So I'm going to just give her money. How can you go wrong with that? So I got a card. I'm giving her money. So that was it. She gave me permission to film at her baby shower. She said she did not mind and she actually wanted me to. I guess so she can look back on this. And I ain't mad at it. So, new driver, you need to drive up. Because, like, what the Anywho, so, yeah. That's what I'm about to do. So, I'll check back in with y'all later when I get this money out. Y'all, while I'm just sitting here trying my best to use my Apple Watch and put my card up to the card reader. Not even paying attention to what the screen say. Then I put my actual card up to it. And then I'm looking like, what the hell? That say because sorry, we're temporary out of service. Maybe had I read first, I would have known that. Now I'm gonna wait to see if the car behind me do the same thing. Because that will make my soul joyful if they do. Because then I don't look crazy by myself. Nah, I want them to be better than me. I want folks to be better than me. That's all I had to say, y'all. Hey, y'all. How y'all doing? I'm a terrible vlogger. Because the last y'all seen, I was supposed to be at the baby shower, showing y'all baby shower content. Child, the way it started raining, and I couldn't. Like, it was just so much going on. So I didn't really get to show no baby shower content. But she looks so pretty, y'all. I mean, I just cannot believe she having a baby. If y'all know her, y'all will be saying the same thing, too. Let me turn this light on. It's a little dark in here. But yeah, and I came late, and honestly, it was a lot of people there. Now, y'all know I don't really care about, dang, my trash cans done got knocked over. Okay, wind. Dang. Anywho, so y'all know I really don't care about, you know, people and the camera no more. I don't. But in that sense, it was like I had already came late, and I ain't want people looking at me all crazy and then me pulling the camera out, and so I just decided not to vlog. But I did try to, like, I was more so focused on her, but I really wasn't engaging with her because it was just so many people there. So I just let her do her thing. But I, like her mom and stuff, I helped her mom clean up and stuff, because it's like, majority of the time, people don't do that. They come to stuff, tear stuff up, and then leave one or two people, you know, trying to clean up and stuff. And I don't like stuff like that. Not to say that's what occurred, but, you know, people just enjoying themselves. So I was like, I'll just help her mom. So that's what I did, and I ain't really had time to vlog. But she looks so beautiful. Right now, I just got off work. My homeboy called me, and he was like, hey, come meet me at Fairweather, something like that. It's the place I'm always going to with the nice drinks, but it's like the restaurant part. He was like, it's 8:45. They have dollar oysters that day, so, and he's like, come meet me. I was like, I just got off work. I'll try. Like him, it's like a few other people, whatever. So I'm gonna try to go. I am super tired though, y'all. Like, I only had, I'm running off at the most 2 hours of sleep. And just trying to make sure I got that vlog up. So, but I'm gonna go because this year I'm working on being a good friend. Not that I have an issue with being a good friend, but just like, I want to still show up for people regardless of, like, okay, if you tired, still show up. Like, you don't have to stay for a whole 5 hours. You can stay for 30 minutes or 1 hour, but just show up for people how you would want people to show up for you. Which like I said, I don't have a problem with that, but I just want to just be more selfless. And I'm not a selfish person, so it's not like, I don't know how to explain this with seeming like I am selfish or I have a problem with it. I guess I want to do it more. Just like, you know how Jesus served people, just be more serving to people. Now I better watch my words, because gotta be like, oh, okay, you remember when you said you wanted to do this? I bet. And I be like, but God, I ain't mean it like that though. He be like, but you can't dictate how I'm gonna do this. And I be like, I'm sorry, God. You know, I just be talking sometimes. So yeah, when I say I'm not even getting dressed up, it's raining outside. That's more of an excuse for me not to want to go, because it's raining. But I'm going to get up and I'm going to go, and I'm going to try to make it. And I don't mind no $1 oysters right now. I ain't even going to lie. So I may have like $1 oyster, maybe one drink, and I'm coming back to the house because I want to be in the bed, like, for real. So I may take y'all, I may not. It just depends on how I feel. I'ma take y'all, but whether I get the, you know what I'm saying, the behind the scenes, that's a different story. So I will talk to y'all later. Okay, y'all. So I'm here. Sorry, got the camera all in my face. I'm here. Just got here, whatever. And so I was trying to wait for the free parking, child, but Charlotte always trying to tax with some damn parking. I'll talk to y'all when I get in the inside, because I don't want to be coming in the door with a camera. And y'all done seen the inside of Idlewild before, and the restaurant, but I've never eaten at the restaurant, so we'll see how that goes. So I'll check back in when we get in the inside. Hey y'all, so I'm sitting here in the garage. I just got home. It is literally 11:53. Who is she? Who am I? Because like weekdays? Is this weekday, Alicia? Because I don't do this on the weekday, but I love my homeboy and he wanted me to come out, so I came. He didn't think I was gonna come, but I was like, yeah, I'm gonna come or whatever. Got me some little, cause I'm a sucker for an oyster. You don't have to twist my arm twice. So I love eating me some raw oysters, and they're $1. So I just went there and got the raw oysters. We had a good time, and that was it. Now I'm literally just pulled in the garage and literally about to go in and take a shower. So with that being said, have a good night, y'all. I am so freaking tired. I said I was going to bed early today, and look at me. Look at me. I don't never tell myself the truth. You're not going to spend that much at Target. Overspend. You're not going to you're going to clean up this weekend, lay in the bed. You're not going to get home late. 1 o'clock in the morning. Like, I have no self-control sometimes. Now, I really do have a lot of self-control. You know, birthday Alicia just doing what she want to do. Like, this is out of the norm. I don't do this. I don't hang out on the weekday. So, just doing something different. So, hope y'all appreciate it. And I want y'all to have a good night, okay? Good night. Ooh. Knot done fell down between the crack.